Peace, y'all. We're here today to say that Frederick Douglass said it best, that the 4th of July is a lie. Because if you look at it, America's independence was not counted on by everybody, because even after when so-called Abe Lincoln freed the slaves, they celebrated American independence, but black folks were still enslaved all across the country. So how is it that we can celebrate independence when we're still not free yet to this day? Where we have to worry about brutalization in our community, where we have to worry about police being acquitted for killing unarmed black men, for killing unarmed black people in our community. Don't let them fool y'all by thinking just because they got the murder of George Floyd, which is well-deserved justice, that had to happen. But don't sleep, because there's a lot of free police officers that kill unarmed black men and women that are still able to walk the streets. Don't sleep due to the fact that 2020 happened. Because 2020 is just 1 year. 1 year does not equal 400 years of genocide and brutalization. 1 year does not equal 400 years of torture, of slavery, of segregation, and terrorism in our community. We try to uplift the black nation because if we don't do it, then nobody else will. We're trying to stand for something, because if we don't, then we'll fall for all the traps that they like to lay out. We did this. The Frederick Douglass Square, we did this. Because it was our time to say that these are our streets. These are our streets, right? Yeah. So why every time that we try to do something in our streets, we have to go and make sure that it's civilized? No, we're civilized people, because this is our community, and we make sure that we don't follow in the steps of capitalism by having Nostrand and Jefferson, because Jefferson was a pedophile and Nostrand was a slave owner. It's time to teach the truth and history sometimes, and I'm 19 years old and I know my history. But not everybody can say that, because the school system don't teach you that. They don't teach you. They teach you about the peace of Martin Luther King. They teach you about the violence that Malcolm brought upon. No. Martin was a peaceful person, and Malcolm X was self-defense of the black community, was self-determined of the black community. They didn't always agree, but they later eventually said that black people needed to be free. They demanded reparations. And we still demand to this day that Joe Biden, since we had his back to put him in office, he better have our back to put down a $50 billion down payment for reparations. Because the battle is not over. Yes, 2020 did happen, but the battle is not over, because history is still in the making. They do all kinds of things to exterminate the black community, and if you don't realize it, you'll fall for the trap. You'll fall for anything that happens, and then you're wondering why we wasn't there. No, we was there. You just decided not to listen to what's going on in your community. And so we gotta stand up, y'all, because if we don't, no one will. And the fight continues. It doesn't matter if it's COVID-19. It doesn't matter that we do it for 1 year. No. Because history continues if you enable yourself to do action. And the peace in the black community will be fought upon. Reparations will still be fought for, because we demand it. Because as black people, we don't want anything else to be respected as a human being in this society. Because right now, we're only respected as second-class citizenship. which don't exist in any country in this world. That does not exist. So the struggle to be treated as a human being is still ongoing. Because we